Hello students, now today again with new short sums, and again these sums are not related with any other sum. All the sums are different. Chapter number 3, best sums which can be asked in your examination in 3 marks, 2 marks. 5 marker question is not possible from this sums. So now try to understood please. Starting with illustration number 18. First of all, I am reading the question, then after doing sum. Now illustration number 18. There are 2 questions, and from that I have selected only one first number question. The fitted regression line of y on x is y cap is equal to 50 plus 3.5x. If an observation 16108 is used in fitting the line, find error in estimating y for x is equal to 16. Now this is the first question. Now this question basis I have written on the board. Y cap is equal to 50 plus 3.5x. One pair of observation is taken 16 and 8. Now here 16 is the value of x and 108 is the value of y. Always in bracket whatever information is given, first is x, second is y, is used in this data. This is written in short after reading the question. Now find error in estimating y for x is equal to 16. Now error, so what is error? That is new thing for all of you. This is new thing to all of you, but very easiest one. Don't worry about it. First of all, we know for x is equal to 16. So in this equation, y cap is equal to 50 plus 3.5x. In this equation, we are replacing x is equal to 16. Then finding the value of y cap. So first of all, solving it. See very carefully. Y cap is equal to 50 plus 3.5 answer x. Now we know we need to take x is equal to 16 in this function. So replace x is equal to 16. Remaining values as it is. So 50 plus 3.5 as it is. There is no change. Now 50 3.5 into 16, that you have to do in calculator. If you are multiplying 16 into 3.5, you will get 56. So answer is 56. Now make total of this two. 50 plus 56. Answer is 106. Now sir, this is value of y cap. This is the value of y cap, 106. But sir, for x is equal to 16, what we need to find? What is my objective? Sir, find error in estimating y. Estimating y means y cap. Estimation means cap. In last lecture we have discussed already. So y cap. Now how we can find error? Sir, error means e. Error means e, and formula of error is y minus y cap. Y minus y cap. This is the original value of y, and this is estimated value of y because y cap is there. Error means what? What is the actual value and what we have estimated. If both are different, then that is the error. If my estimation and actual value both are same, then no error. Taking one example, try to understand. Suppose you have expectation to earn 5 lakh rupees in next year, and if in future you will earn 5 lakh exact, then in your estimation there is no error, because what was your assumption? You will get 5 lakh rupees in next year, and in next year really you earn 5 lakh exact, then there is no error. But if in that year you will earn 7 lakh, then what should be the situation? Think. Sir, my estimation was wrong. 5 lakh is my estimation, 7 lakh is my real earning. So there is the error of 2 lakh. My assumption is less by 2 lakh rupees. Same way, other thing. My estimation is 5 lakh, but my actual earning is 4 lakh rupees. Then error of 1 lakh. Same way here. Original value of y and estimated value of y. Difference of both is called error. But try to understand actual value minus expected value. That we need to take. So first of all, y means original value. Sir, where is y? Here. For x is equal to 16, y is equal to 108, which is used in this data. So sir, actual value of y is 108. So first of all, write 108. Because for 16, actual value of y is 108. Now by replacing value in the function x is equal to 16, here what we have got? Sir, 106, that is my estimation. So actual value 108. My estimation was 106. Difference of these two is 2 and is called error. So this is my value of error. Error is 2. Sum is completed. Simple. So illustration number 18, 100% clear. So whenever in your question there will be asked error, then find y minus y cap. Now taking new sum, illustration number 19. Again I am reading from textbook, then after doing on board. So there is also 2 questions and we need to do both questions. So first question is, if the regression line of y on x is y cap is equal to 25 plus 3x and covariance of xy is equal to 48, find the standard deviation of x. So this is my first question, find standard deviation of x. Also find coefficient of determination if the standard deviation of y is 15. Now this first question, in this first question, second question is, if standard deviation of y is 15, find coefficient of determination. It means r square. Now second question, for the regression line given in the above question, how many units should be increased in the value of x to increase approximate 15 unit in y? Now this whole question is given to you in textbook. Now on that basis, I have written here full question. In short, y cap is equal to given, covariance of xy is given, we need to find standard deviation of x, means Sx we need to find. I need to find r square also, coefficient of determination means r square, if Sy is equal to 15. So first question clear. Now what is the second question? So second question, how many units should be increased in value of x? To increase 15 unit. To increase 15 unit in value of y. So this is my second question. So first of all, we are solving first question, this. Now for that, I am writing something with this equation and try to understand. That is very important one to complete your exam. What is the formula of y cap? Sir, y cap is equal to a plus b x. Yes or no? Simple, sir. Yes. Y cap is equal to a plus bx. Now compare. A is equal to, sir, 25. B is equal to, sir, 3. Whatever coefficient given with x is called b. So b is equal to 3 because signs are same. If signs are different, then b is equal to negative. We can write negative. But here sign is same, so b is equal to 3. So sir, by using this equation, we can find two values directly. Which two values? Sir, a is equal to 25, that is my first value. And second value, b is equal to 3, that is my second value. That we know very well. Now, most IMP thing, I need to find Sx. And I am given only value of covariance of xy. So think, value of b can be found by using covariance of xy. Which is that formula? Sir, only one formula is there. Covariance of xy divided by Sx square. That was the formula. Simple. Now think, sir, we have a value of b. Yes, b is equal to 3. We know. So, in place of b, write down 3. Sir, covariance of xy, that also we know. Covariance of xy is equal to 48. So, write down 48 and Sx square as it is. Sx square as it is. Now, only one value is missing. So, that we can find by mathematical way. Change the side of Sx square. So, it is in multiplication. And 3 is in multiplication. Change its side. And it is in division. Simple. So, Sx square is equal to 48 divided by, and I am confident this must not be doubt. If this is the doubt, it means your 7th, 8th, 9th standard is very poor. Now, sir, divide it. We are getting Sx square is equal to 16. Now, sir, what we need actually? Sir, we need only Sx. Sx is equal to what? We don't know. So, how we can find Sx? Here Sx square is given. So, make root of this to cancel. Square, we are making root of it. So, root sign square cancel and root of 16 is 4. So, I can say, sir, Sx is equal to 4. My first question, Sx is clear. Now, sir, in that first question, second question also there. Find r square. If Sy is equal to 15. Sy is equal to 15. Now, sir, which formula I can use for r? So, this formula is the new formula in this lecture to all of you by Kamal sir. Because in last lectures, now whatever I am going to tell you, that is not discussed. And that is the formula of B. Now this B formula is not depend on any formula of Karl Pearson. this B formula is not depend on any formula of Carl Pearson's formula. This is the new for particular this chapter only. So for this chapter, I can say it is a special formula for B. So B is equal to R into Sy upon Sx. So how we can say here B is what? B, Y depend on X. X is the base. So X is in denominator. Y in numerator. Simple. So Sy upon Sx. Multiply with R. Here there is no square. Always remember, in this formula there is no square. Now sir, how we can find R? Simple. B by X. Sir, we know value of B is 3. So write down first of all 3. Sir, we know value of R? No sir, we don't know. So write R as it is. Sy, here written Sy is 15. So 15. Sx, sir, we have find here Sx. 4. So 4. Now multiply 4 with 3. 15 in denominator. So 3 into 4 divided by 15. We get value of R. Now sir, 4 3s are 12. Or you can say, sir, 5 3s are 15. 4 divided by 5, 0.8. 0.8 is equal to R. So sir, my value of R is 0.8. Now make square of this, because what we need actually, sir, R square. So square of this, 0.64. And this is the coefficient of determination. Now I am definitely sure up to this level, in this question, you don't have any difficulty. I am confident about it. Now talking about the second question. In same illustration number 19. How many units should be increased in value of X? How many units I am increasing in value of X? This X. So that 15 unit increase in Y. Whenever this type of question will be asked, don't worry about it. We are comparing. What we are comparing? Here, don't consider this 25 and take these two things. And that I am writing here. Y is equal to 3x. Again, I am telling to all of you, don't consider this A, 25. Take only these two things. Whenever this type of question will be asked in your examination, increase in value of X to increase 15 unit in the value of Y. So, try to understand. In Y, we need to increase 15. In Y, we need to increase 15 units. So for X, what I am writing, so that its multiplication becomes 15. Again, try to understand please. Here, I need to increase in value of Y is 15. I need to increase 15 in Y. Then what should be the value of X? So, what should be the value of X so that multiplication of these two becomes 15. So, if I am writing 1, then 1 3s are 3. Sir, it is not 15. If I am writing 2, 2 3s are 6, so not 15. 3 3s are 9, not 15. Place 4. 4 is a 12, not 15. 5. 5 is a 15. Yes, sir. If I am placing value of x 5 and 5 3 is a 15. Simple. It's a concept. Now in simple way, what we can do? So when x increase by 5 unit, y increase by 15 unit. That is my answer. But don't worry. Solve this equation directly. Then also you can get answer. Change the side of 3. Divide it. 15 divided by 3. So the answer is 5. So x is equal to 5. So first I have cleared your concept and now directly solve it. So don't consider A, compare both and find value of x. So x is equal to 5. Simple, sir. Complete. So in this way, whenever question is given, so compare these two. If value of x given, then find y. If y given, then find x. Simple. You will get the answer. So 5 units we should increase in y so that we should increase in x so that y increase by 15 units. That's it. Now, last illustration number 20. Again, I am reading that from textbook. Then after doing on board. If the regression line is y cap is equal to x upon 2 plus 5 and sy ratio sx is equal to 5 ratio 8, find coefficient of determination. This is first question. Second question, if the regression line of y on x is 4x plus 5y minus 65 is equal to 0, find the value of regression coefficient b. Now on this basis, illustration number 20, I written in short, y cap is equal to this, sy ratio sx is equal to this, find r square. First question. Second, y on x line is this, find b. Now both are easy, but first of all, first time you have to understand it. So again same way, here I have written same, I am writing here value of formula of y cap. Now what is the value of formula of y cap? Sir, y cap is equal to a plus bx. This is the formula of y cap. But sir, here x is not given, x is given here. So change it. Don't worry. First write this. So here I am writing first b x plus a. If you are making total of 3 plus 5 or 5 plus 3, both are equal. 3 plus 5 or 5 plus 3, both are equal. Same way, a plus bx or bx plus a, both are same. So why I have changed in this way? Because x is given first, so bx written first and a is last. Now again I can compare. Again I can compare this. Try to understand. On this basis, I can find value of a. Sir, we know a is equal to 5. Now compare this with x. Coefficient is b. Sir, here with x what is given? Nothing is given. It means 1 is there. Nothing is given. It means 1 is in multiplication. And now compare with this 1 upon 2 is my value of b. That is given with the value of x. So with x, coefficient is 1 upon 2 and that 1 upon 2 is considered as b. This is very important one to understand. So here I can write b is equal to 1 by 2 and a is equal to 5. A is equal to 5, a is equal to 1 by 2. I have these two values on the basis of this equation. Second thing already given to you, that is sy upon sx. Sir, sy divided by sx is equal to 5 by 8. This is given. Now sir, what is my question? We need to find coefficient of determination r square. So how we can find r square? First of all, we need r. Now think, here one question, one formula is used already, which is specially made for this chapter only. So b by x is equal to r into sy upon sx. In this formula, I am placing the values. I am using this formula. So first of all, write b is equal to r into sy upon sx. Sir, b value 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 means 0.5. R, we don't know, sir. Sy upon sx, sir, already given 5 by 8. Now change the side of this. 0.5. I am writing here. 0.5 multiply with 8, divide with 5. So multiplication, this is a division, and we are getting value of r. Now sir, what is the solution of this? 0.5 into 8 divided by 5. If you are finding this value, you will get 0.8 answer. So r is equal to 0.8. What we need, sir? R square. So make square of this. Again, answer is 0.64. Coefficient of determination 0.64. Clear, sir? Complete, 100% clear. Now, second question and last question for this lecture. If y on x line is this, find b. As a student, what you are doing? Sir, coefficient of x is what? What is given with x? 4. B is equal to 4. 100% wrong. 100% wrong. We cannot directly compare or find coefficient of x like this, because originally what is there? Y cap is there. So y is equal to is there. So first of all, we need to find y is equal to. We need to find value of y. Then after we are comparing with formula. So 5x remain as it is. Sorry, 5y. 5y remain as it is. And change the side of this 2. So first of all, I am changing side of minus 65 becomes plus 65. 4x plus, change side of it, minus 4x. Now sir, actually what we need? We need only y. So with y, what is given? 5. So it is in multiplication. Change its side. So it is in denominator, division. So y is equal to 65 minus 4x divided by 5. Now you can write in this way also. Even you can write in this way also. 65 by 5, 4x by 5. Both are same. If you are taking LCM, then common 5 you can write. So, now what I need, sir? Compare now a plus bx. Compare it with a plus bx. Now see, what is with x? Now see. So sir, here with x, as a student you are making mistake. You are not taking sign. Here plus is given, here minus is given. So here b is equal to minus 4 by 5. So my value of b is equal to minus 4 by 5. This is the exact answer of b, which we need to find in this. So here again very important short sums are done. In next lecture with theory, different types of sums are. We'll meet you in next lecture. Bye.